just totally messed up the whole game. Referees have to see it. You can't book someone because you felt something.
Hold up, say what's the hold up? I got the pack, who got the roll up? I'm tryna pull up. It seems like every time I show up, it gotta go up. See the drip, they see the glow up.
I trust Bass's left foot, bruv. What the heck?
King of the jungle like King Kong. This is a Hall of Fame song. Shooting finesse cause we informed. We got gunners and shooters on action.
I give it all for my team. Better than us, what the hell do you mean? Sweat on our collars and hearts on our sleeve, yeah. Legacy more than a dream.
Winning, we winning, we win, yeah. Nothing is possible. Winning, we winning, we win, yeah. Nothing is possible. Winning, we winning, we win, yeah. Nothing is possible. Nothing is possible, yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon and good evening to my Wall FC family from whatever city or country you're currently tuning in from. It's your boy as usual, Skipper J, and you know what time it is when you hear my voice. Another piece of Wall FC content for your week. Last week, and I gotta say it, we saw the boys put out a dismal display against Hatch United and the boys losing 4-1 away from home in the SFL. And I think everyone at the club knows that performances like that just can't happen. But as you do in football, you put that behind you and you move on to the next game. Today the boys take on the current leaders of the SFL League, the SC DONS. A game that's probably going to be one of the harder fixtures in this end of season run up. But let's hope the boys can really learn from last week and start this game better than they started the last one. And with only a few games remaining, let's hope the boys can take home the 3 points.
How's that? Okay? Yeah. Everyone good? Alright, good stuff. Listen, the key thing is respect. Do we respect ourselves? Do we respect the club? Do we respect the badge? That's what it's about today. Do we respect ourselves enough to do what we've got to do on that pitch and some of the things we don't want to do to win the game? There's people here that have been struggling to get themselves fit all week. Jay's hands mash up, Jeff's big toe, all these different things. Yeah. So everybody's making personal sacrifices and stuff, and it's all about what we do as a team. Some difficult decisions, but this is why we're here and it's why we've got to do it. Before I name the teams, anything you guys want to add?
There's no pressure. Just go and play how we know you can play. It's very simple.
Name it, I'll say my bit after.
All right, starting team. Very difficult decision. Starting off in goal will be Nathan, with right back Eman, centre backs Cam and Reese, with Wits at left back, Dan, Chan and Jay in the midfield. This is 4-3-3 by the way, with Zeps in the false nine, and then Bass and Cecil just ahead.
Today is about winning a moral battle, not just a football battle. Does that make sense? Yeah, so today, you have to leave everything on the pitch. Understood?
Yeah. Understood.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, boys.
Chan,
yes.
How you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. We've got a good team out today, man. Honestly, we've got a good team, but obviously they're good as well. So it'll be a good game.
I believe in the boys, man. Second game against the Dons. I got like maybe a 15-minute run out last time. But yeah, you're gonna see me in action today.
Sharp, just a bit tired from yesterday, but ready.
I can't lie, we've got I call it a classical lineup of management, man. Sean's back as well, so hence why I took my blue jacket off, you get me?
But just before we start, as we usually do, let's take a look at the league table. You can see that we're currently in 6th position on 9 points, meaning that today's 3 points will really be important to push us back into that top 4. And as I said earlier, our opponents are sitting in 1st place, only lost 1 game, so today's definitely going to be a battle. A big shout out to our sponsor YouTube Black, who this season have joined the Wall FC team. And if there's anyone out there that sees what we're doing and wants to be part of the Wall FC journey and sponsor us, just drop us a message on our Instagram at the Wall FC. But before we get really into the meat of the video, I want you to pause it right now and hit that like button. It really does help the Wall FC family to grow, so hit that thumbs up. And if you're new to our channel, make sure you hit that big box at the bottom that says subscribe and become part of the bricks. But let's get back to the football. Time's ticking. Let's head over to the team talk.
Right, boys, listen, you have to buy in, you know? You have to buy in to everything, to the playing philosophy, the coaching philosophy, the purpose of the club. You have to buy in. I wasn't here at the beginning of when the club was birthed, but I've bought in. I've bought into the meaning. I've bought into the Derek story. I've bought into everything. You have to buy in. Think bigger than just your feet. Do you know what I'm saying? Than just you as a player. You have to think bigger than that. I can't just think about myself and what I want to do. I have to think about Leon, Sace, the players. What's going to beat this team? Are you in?
Yes.
Get in. Get in.
Loud one.
One on me, one on 3. 1, 2, 3.
So the Gaffers have gone for a 4-3-3 formation with Nathan in goal. At right back, we got E-Man. At left back, we got Wits with Cam and Reese in centre back. In the middle of the park, we got Jay, Dan and Chan. And up top, we got Cecil on the right, Bass on the left and Zeps. And supporting the team from the bench, we got Jeff, Divine, Tyler, Levi and the Wizard. So welcome back to another Wall FC video. Today the boys take on the SC Dons in the SFL League fixture. Just a quick shout out to everybody at home that's tuning into the Wall FC channel. Our last video is nearly on that 10k views, so make sure you go back on that video, hit that like and hit that subscribe. And just a few quick comments of the week. Shout out Hamada, he said the new kit's fire and we need to put it online. Trust me, we're working on it. And to just quickly address Will's surprise comment that we posted, trust me, the media team are working as hard as we can to get these videos out. It's not easy, but we're doing our best, guys. And last but not least, Gerard Williams saying that's the worst he's seen the boys play, and I can't lie, I got to agree with him, but hopefully the boys can put in a better performance in the coming games. We've now played against the Dons quite a few times since we started, so 3 minutes in, I ain't even surprised the handbags are flying.
I know it's a mad tackle, but I'm saying it don't need to be that.
So eventually the referee gives a free kick and Cam a yellow card and it's whipped in. They get to the header first, but it's into the hands of Nathan. There wasn't much between the two sides in the first 10 minutes, but with Cecil's persistent pressing, he manages to make something out of nothing. So I'm not exactly sure why the referee took so long to award that penalty, but he eventually points to the spot. Zep steps up and puts it in the bottom corner. 1-0 to the wall. Just 4 minutes after the first goal, the boys have continued how they started with the high press and it's paying off as Zeps forces their keeper into a save that goes out for a corner. The corner's whipped in by Chan and it's cleared by the first Dons player. Jay heads it back into the box and Reese jumps up, but it gets cleared out. 24 on the timepiece. Now hasn't really been much opening between the two sides. Currently Dons possession, but it's good that when Dons get there first, E-Man's there to cover up. It was a great last ditch tackle from E-Man, and I've said it before, he's been one of our most consistent performers this season. So it's a goal kick from Nathan, and Cecil finally gets his moment and buys himself a free kick. Well done, Rev. Speaking of the boy Cecil, I think he's coming alive. He whispered to the boys on the sideline that someone needs to turn on the music. Perfect. And we left this clip in just to highlight how the pressing in the first 30 minutes looked. The boys really taking the information from the gaffers and displaying it on the pitch.
Yes, Jay.
Go on, Jay, when it goes.
Yes, Jay. Yes, Jay. Be aware, Cecil. Good. It's fine. It's fine. He's got a kick now. He's got a kick. He's got to kick. Well done. Well done. Yes, let's go on, Ben. Yeah! Well done. Hey, the shape was fantastic. Keep it going.
Approaching the 32nd minute and Jay's on the ball. He looks up and tries to play Cecil over the top, but it was just too much on the pass. 32-45 and it's Don's possession, attacking the right hand side of the pitch. I think their right back or their right winger has the ball right now. He's coming forward. He plays it out to their right winger, who stands up, leaves the ball in across the box and no one gets on the end of it. And that's definitely a warning sign for the boys. After last week's game, we had a few DMs asking us what's the closest thing to a normal Cecil tackle. And it's probably this. So just around 10 minutes left of the half, it's a Dons attack down the left-hand side of the pitch. I think that's Cam running back to trap back, doing well defensively, making sure that their forward goes backwards. Their forward plays it back to their centre mid, who plays a nice 1-2 and gets through on goal. And you think he tries to whip it in, but it's straight into the hands of Nathan. When you're 1-0 up and leading the game with only 8 minutes to go till half-time, you've got to make good decisions to see out the half. But when you make mistakes like this, it can always lead to a punishment. So unfortunately, us losing possession in our own half has led to the Dons getting back into the game. It's 1-1, and I gotta admit it was a great finish.
Cause our own problems there, let's go!
So after their goal, it looks like the opposition have woken up. They're on the attack. On the left-hand side of the pitch, their winger plays in their centre mid, who runs him through on goal, but it's a great save with his feet from Nathan. And the referee tries to assert his dominance.
Everyone take one step back from the pitch. For those of you bothered, we're in the second minute of 6 added on.
So we're closing to the end of half-time, and the ball's played into Jay. Jay stands up one player and goes past him. Still with the ball, running down the left-hand side of the pitch and tries to knock it, but the Dons player just gets in front. But Jay goes round him and wins the ball back, but the referee blows the whistle for a foul. And when games are tight at 1-1 and you got opportunities presented to you like these, you got to pull it away. 50th minute, I think the ref's due to blow the whistle soon, but it's a throw-in check to Bass. Bass gets it on his left foot and shoots, but it's a good save from their keeper. Cecil follows up and slides off the pitch.
He had every right to go for it. He had every right to go for it.
I trust Bass's left foot, bruv. What the heck?
So that went out for a goal kick, and the Dons are playing it out from the back. Their centre back gives it to their centre mid, and I think he plays it out right to their winger. I think that's probably the last play of the half. Their winger's running down the right hand side of the pitch. He looks up, gets into the box, crosses it back post, and they found their second. A collapse towards the end of the first half, and the Dons have gone 2-1 up. It's probably the worst time to concede a goal just before the half-time whistle. But let's see if the boys can pick up their spirits and get back in the game. It's about to be the last kick of the half, and the referee blows his half-time whistle. So the boys are currently 2-1 down in this SFL fixture. The boys have started the game well and it looks promising. So let's hope that they can approach the second half with the way they approached the first.
Guys, you know what it is? It's just 2 lapses of concentration. And at this level, against opponents like that, they're going to punish you. Our press has changed for whatever reason I don't really understand. What we were doing before was really working. You don't have to get there and press to win it. You get there to deny the space. That's what you guys were doing really well in the first 15, 20 minutes.
We can run, we can press, yeah? So I don't think, really and truly, we take the pressure off the back four and defend from the front.
Yeah, exactly.
If we don't press their back four, all that does is allow them to pick out that long ball which they want to have.
One on me, 1 on 3, 1, 2, 3, woo!
And we are back with second half action. It's unfortunate the boys lost the lead and we're now chasing the game, but there's another 45 minutes to turn that around. So just 2 minutes into the second half, and it's always Cecil that's involved in these type of challenges that I even seen in football.
Yes, thank you, all day.
49 on the clock, and it's looking like the opposition are starting the second half at the end of the first. They go close. Similar to the first half, only a few minutes in and there's a challenge going in. So the Gaffers have decided to make their first substitutions. A quick 3-for-3. The Wizard comes on for Cecil, Divine comes on for Cam, and Levi subs on for Chan. 57 minutes in, and just after coming on, their keeper stops the Wizard from making it 2-2.
Safe. Oh, he's on the floor. Corner!
And we left this clip in just to show the work rate that Bass was showing from the front. 2-1 down and chasing the game, you don't get time to fall asleep. And that's exactly what the boys did here. From a throw-in and a simple give and go, they make it 3-1. And apologies for the cameraman's angle, but you know the saying in football, you're always the most vulnerable after you score. So with just 25 minutes left, a clip ball into Bass's path, and he cheekily lobs the keeper. 68th minute and Don's possession. That's what happens when the sideline gets too close.
Go on, now seconds Divine. Yeah, get it tomorrow. Yeah, get it tomorrow.
71st minute and they're on the attack and E-Man dives in. Gives away a foul. And I've got another tip for you young footballers at home. When defending a free kick, always follow it in. So a free kick on the edge of our box and Nathan gets a hand on it, but Dons follow it up, 4-2. Another substitution. Jeff comes on for the skipper. 80th minute, Levi nearly makes the boys bring back out their handbags.
these man, man. What the hell? What's going on?
82nd minute, and it is again the Dons' possession. They have had the better of the second halves out of the two teams and on the attack again. Their wingers looking to play their striker in, but Reece gets to the ball first and shoves him off.
Don't tell man. Everyone, take a yard back. Yeah, you take yourself. I've told you about being on the pitch too many times, and I did warn you. Okay?
Here we go. Thank you, mate.
84th minute, and again another Dons attack. They tried to play it over the top, but it is offside. But what a save that is from Nathan, even though the kid didn't know it was offside or not. Only about 5+ added minutes to the end of the game now, and the ball's in the left-hand side of the pitch, or our right-hand side, should I say. The Dons' possession, but Witz wins it back or not. Their player drops it again, and it goes to the Wizard. Wizard plays it to Witz, who tries to clear it out, but it goes to a Dons player. It goes back to their forward player, who sends Witz to the shops. He cuts it back, and they make it 5-2. Quite a bit of sloppy possession mixed with a poor clearance has led to the 5th goal. Exactly what the boys didn't need, as we wanted to mount a comeback towards the end of the game. But I guess it went the opposite way. I'll be real, it's great to see the youth step up to become referees and officials in grassroots football. But when they make decisions like these, it really does make everybody scratch their heads.
Oh my God!
Sorry, you just totally messed up the whole game. He was turning face to the ball. He's turned around and any contact, he didn't see you.
No, I did it.
No,
I did it to stop. I did this.
Oh, mate, you didn't see it. No, you didn't see it. That's my point. And that's exactly what I just said to you. Stop. I just called you out. Stop there. Go away. You have to do what you see. You didn't see anything. You felt something. No. You just said it. I've got 6 witnesses. I'm saying to you, you said you felt something. Right. You didn't see anything. You have to see it. Referees have to see it. You can't book someone because you felt something. Man said, I felt something. I didn't see anything. How can you send people off for things you haven't seen?
Thankfully and lucky for us, we film our games, so we was able to send over the footage to the committee and get Bass's red card rescinded. And the final whistle was blown. Not the greatest way to end the game, even though there was good football played by both sides. But unfortunately, the boys have been on the end of a 5-2 loss. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that travelled to watch the boys in person, and to those of you that watched at home. I'm going to say well done to the Dons on their victory and good luck for the rest of their season. But let's take a look at the league table. So that result now moves us down from 6th to 7th, still on 9 points, but with a bigger gap to reach the top 4. But what's promising is that you can see that the teams above us have played 2 or 4 more games than us, meaning that we can still gain up the points to hit the playoff spots. Even though we took a loss today, we can definitely take more positives than we took from last week. So we'll take the positives and the negatives and march on. The boys just need to make sure that we keep the same performance levels across the whole of the 90 minutes. But before you leave this video, make sure you hit that like button. I said it earlier, it really does help the Wall FC family to grow. So hit that thumbs up. If you're new to our channel, or if you haven't already, make sure you hit that box that says subscribe and become part of the Wall FC family. You can find us on Twitter at official Wall FC, and also find us on TikTok and Instagram at the Wall FC. Also, we put all of our fixtures and our current content on our Instagram, so make sure you head over there for all the information. But I've been your boy Skipper J, and we'll see you next week.
Collectively, we weren't good enough today. Yep. Collectively, including management, we weren't good enough today, but we have to be right the next game. We've got big games coming up. Yeah, we've got a cup final. We've got more cup finals in this league to get into the playoffs, guys. It's going to be difficult, but I know we can do it. It's now in our hands. What are we going to do? It's disappointing, but we know we didn't deserve to win that game today. Let's be real. Agreed?
Yep.
There's a lot that we can do better, and we have to focus on those positives.
It's an important thing for you guys to go back, look at your display, think about it, and reflect upon your contribution today to the team. Reflect upon your attitude as well.
Aye, hands in, boys. We'll bounce back. You know what time it is, man.
Go on, Seds.
Go on, man. Go on.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
That's
What the heck?